The Samsung Galaxy S10 is here, and it brought along a few friends. Meet the S10, S10 Plus, S10e, and S10 5G. I'm Rich Brom, and this is a quick look at this year's new flagship phones from Samsung. The S10 and S10 Plus are about what you've come to expect from the Galaxy S series. As usual, the Plus model is a bit bigger and a bit pricier. The S10e is the new baby of the series, with a smaller screen and price tag, but otherwise, most of the same top-shelf specs and features. The 5G model is self-explanatory. The most obvious design change this year is the so-called hole-punch display. This is Samsung's alternative to a notch, and it gives the selfie camera a place to peek through a face that's otherwise extremely all-screen. I like it. I found it really blends in and fades away after using the phone for a while, more so than with a notch. The Fingerprint Reader is now embedded in the display using new ultrasonic technology. I wasn't super impressed with the speed of it, but it didn't seem obnoxiously slow. Perhaps the neatest trick is wireless power share, which lets you use the S10 to charge something else, like an earbuds case, a smartwatch, or even another phone, wirelessly. It's slick. Smartly, it shuts off if your phone battery dips below 30%. All S10 models have a standard camera with Samsung's unique dual aperture feature and a 16-megapixel ultra-wide-angle camera. I've found wide-angle cameras to be surprisingly useful, so this makes me happy. The S10, S10 Plus, and S10 5G also have a third telephoto camera, so you get a camera system that approximates an optical zoom pretty well. Its zoom effect is smoother than some competing phones. The selfie camera got an upgrade as well, with a top-quality autofocus sensor that can record 4K video. That's bonkers. The S10 and S10 Plus have basically the same design as the S9 and S9 Plus. The display and both glass panels curve around to the sides, accented by a lot of curvy metal, and sporting a display with some of the thinnest side bezels on the market. The S10 Plus upgrades include a larger battery and an extra selfie camera that's just there to help the portrait effect work better. The S10 Plus is also available in a special edition with a ceramic back and a ridiculous 12 gigs of RAM plus 1 terabyte of storage. That's bananas! And if you have to ask how much it costs, you probably can't afford it. Speaking of money, the most interesting new model may be the relatively affordable S10e. I'll call it Samsung's answer to the iPhone XR, although I love that they made it smaller than the standard model. It doesn't have the telephoto camera, but it does have almost everything else, including the top-end cameras and processor. The display isn't curved or Quad HD, but it's still a top-quality display. Without a curved-edge display, the metal frame is thicker on the sides, and this makes room for the fingerprint reader integrated into the lock button. More metal and less glass makes the S10e feel sturdier than the other models, and I found the small size a delight to hold. The S10 5G is basically a larger S10 Plus with 5G. It has a larger screen and battery, and adds 3D depth cameras to the front and back, which should enable some very neat features in software. Oh, Samsung also has some nifty new cases that light up. All in all, Samsung has made the expected but welcome upgrades to its flagship series, and brought us a smart new addition to the family with the S10e. You can pre-order these this week, and they go on sale March 8th. Except the 5G model, that is, which is coming sometime in the second quarter. Be sure to check out our companion article on phonescoop.com, which has a lot more details, and we'll have more S10 content for you here soon, so be sure to subscribe.